Happy Tuesday morning, boys and girls. Hope all is well. Again, Ms. Jalbert and I thank you for the work that you're doing. A reminder, we're being held accountable. I thank you for all the hard work. We're seeing some good work coming back to us. We appreciate all that you are doing. Pause the video in between. If you need to stop it between sheets, go ahead. Or if you'd like to watch the whole video for directions, go ahead. That's completely up to you and your learning style. Okay, so if you can please take out your Tuesday packet for week 2. So we're on Tuesday. And make sure that you have a writing utensil with you and you're at a table ready to rock and roll. Okay. This morning, Mrs. Willette is in the blue zone. Kind of got a little headache that's going on this morning, and I'm kind of missing my students, so I'm in the blue zone. Boys and girls, in A8, we've been talking about our different zones and how we feel. You could be in the blue zone, where you're kind of tired or calm. You could be in the green zone, where you're excited. You could be in the yellow zone, where you're kind of excited, frustrated, but just like your glitter cannot settle in the yellow zone. Or you could be in the red zone. And the red zone's a time where you might want to put yourself in timeout. A red zone's where you're going to tell your friends and your family, I'm not in a good place right now. I'm in the red zone. I'm angry, or I'm really, really frustrated and need some time alone. The red zone is where you really need to use your feelings and tell people how you're feeling. What color zone are you in this morning and why? Now remember, in Miss Jalbert's room and in Mrs. Willette's room, we've been doing some second step lessons in the morning. Those lessons tell us that we should be able to talk about our feelings with our friends instead of hurting each other's feelings, and we should be able to lift each other with some positive thoughts. When we need to, we might just need to take a belly breath or take a rainbow breath. Okay, so let's get started this morning, and I hope that you all make it a really great day and keep yourself in a great zone. I have my Tuesday folder out, and I am on Tuesday. I'm going to take a look. Boys and girls, our spelling words this week had NK and NG. So if I know brr, consonant blend brr-ing, then I know ring. Consonant blends are read together. I don't say br-ing. Not in first grade anymore. Now we chunk and blend. Br-ing, bring. Ring can be automatically chunked right into one. Boys and girls, when we are in first grade, we chunk and blend. We have the word bank. If I know bank, I know rank. I know tank. These words have the same ending, therefore they rhyme. Words that have the same ending rhyme. Words that have the same ending rhyme. If I know bank, I know rank, I know tank. They have the same ending, so they rhyme. Let's count the syllables. Let's count the word parts in these words. Bank. One syllable, one word part. Let's clap to rank. One syllable, one word part. Let's tap to tank. One syllable, one word part. When we look into word parts, we're looking into syllables. I'd like to trick you on one. Are you ready? Let's clap to elephant. Elephant. 3 syllables, 3 word parts. Let's clap to helicopter. Let's tap to helicopter. 4 word parts, 4 syllables. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every word we know has a word part or a syllable. You can clap to find syllables. You can tap to find syllables. Moving on to our worksheets, we have the NG and we have the NK. Ng, nk. I'm going to apologize. The photocopier kind of made a sloppy copy there, and I apologize to you. The directions say circle the word for each picture. My friends in A8 know that we're going to look at the direction word. The direction word, let's circle the word circle because it's our direction word. We're not going to cross off, we're not going to check, we're not going to scribble. We're going to circle the word for each picture. Now remember, boys and girls, just to give you a quick review, CI can say S, CE can say S, and CY can say S. That's something we've learned before. S, 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 like in the word circle. Okay, let's continue on. So we have to circle the word. Let's look at number 1. Is she sink or is she sing? S-I-N-G, sing. Is this sk? I'm going to read those together. Consonant blend. Skunk or skate? That has a consonant blend and it has a magic E. Makes the vowel say its name. Skunk or skate? That's a 2-point rule. Okay, it's a skunk. Let's circle the skunk. Number 3, sink or side? Magic keys making it say I. Sink or side? Is that a kink or a king? You're going to continue on this page as you can. The bottom says, find the word that has the same ending sound as tank. Now I know they're fish, but it's actually tank, because we're going to be looking for the same ending sound because we're working on this sound. We're going to be looking for the same ending sound as this consonant blend, tank. I have sand. Oh, I found a word inside a word. Look. And in sand. Sang or sank? Which one has the nk? Thin, think, thing. Which one has the nk? Next page. Boys and girls, you do not need to keep up with me. You can pause the video if you want to and then do the worksheet, or you can watch it all and then do your worksheets. This one would be some word work that we would normally do in our stations and our centers for reading. I have the ng, I have the nk, just like in your spelling phonics rules. Let's take a look at the words we have together. We have bank. Please point and follow along. Bank, sink, ring, fang, lung. I have a lung that helps me to breathe. Tank, wing, rink. Boys and girls, you're going to cut across, paste them on the side, and decide, boys and girls, which category they'll go under. So cut and paste in a row. Level 3 work. Okay, boys and girls, moving right along this morning. We have one more sheet that's a review from last week. Again, I apologize for my photocopier. Okay, it's a review. Y says I in a 1-syllable word. Y says I in a 1-syllable word. Clap to my 1 word part, 1 syllable. My Y is going to be a vowel. Y is going to say I. Y says E in two-syllable words. Sing it with me. Y says E in a two-syllable word. Clap to candy. Two syllables, two word parts. Clap to happy. Two syllables, two word parts. So this page is going to review that. Let's look at the directions together, and you're going to point and follow along with me. Write a word from the box to match each picture. Circle the word if it ends like baby. Underline the word if it ends like cry. Cry. So, if it ends like baby, two syllables, we're going to circle. If it ends like cry, one syllable, we're going to underline. Okay? So let's look. We have bunny, fry, city. Remember, C-I says S, city. Puppy, fly, silly. So let's look at number one. That is a picture of many tall skyscrapers. That's a picture of a city. Circle the word city because I'm going to use it. I never cross them off because what if I need them later? So I'm going to circle city because I'm going to use it. Now I'm going to write C-I says S. T touches the tall line. And Y sits on the small line. City. Let's look at the next picture. Puppy. P sits on the line. P and Y sit on the line. Remember, first graders, we are shrinking our letters. We are in first grade. They're not so big anymore. Now, when we're done this page, boys and girls, they asked us to circle if it has two or underline if it has one syllable. So let's clap to city. City. Two syllables, and it's saying E. So I'm going to have to circle. Puppy. Two syllables. What if I get to fly here? Let's try fly. Fly. Oh, that's a one. So I'm going to have to underline. So there are two sets of directions. You need to find the word that matches the picture, but then circle or underline. The bottom says draw a picture of each word. We have a picture of candy. Two syllables. And we have a picture of sky, one syllable. You can probably draw some clouds. This is a review from last week. Boys and girls, we also have a decodable today, and the decodable is called the Family Picnic. I have a 2-time rule for decodables. Please read it twice, once for decoding and the second time for fluency. We remember, boys and girls, that we're all good readers in first grade. The reason why we read these books, we look at the phonics skill. Phonics skills help us to read and write. So yes, I have some really good readers, and this book might be easy for you, but it's also teaching us to learn how to spell. So the phonics skill is important for spelling, not just for reading. Read this book twice, and then you can grab a harder book or go on to Raz Kids if you'd like to. But I would like you to hold on to these books and reread them and reread them. It makes you a more fluent reader. Change your voice. Practice reading it more quickly. Read it to a younger sibling. Hold on to these books for fun and teach your stuffies. Okay, our phonics skill, we have NG and NK. Bring, drinks, trunk, swing, sing, and songs. NG and K. Boys and girls, this story is called The Family Picnic. The author who wrote it, it's written by Nicholas Florino. The pictures were illustrated by Dan Vick. Let's turn our page. Boys and girls, remember to read by chunking and blending. Remember to read by looking at the picture for a clue, our eagle eye. And then remember, if you make a mistake, go back and reread it. Again, the story should be read twice. Page 18, what will we do? We pack food in a basket. We bring drinks. We sit on the grass. Dad makes food. Yum! I changed my voice because someone is shouting. I have an exclamation mark. Boys and girls, I'm going to point out that every sentence has a capital letter and every sentence has punctuation at the end. We know that's what makes a really good sentence. Next, we run races. We go to the van and then we run back. Is there a noun in this sentence? Next, we run races. Next, we run races. We have a CE in that word. Is there a verb in that sentence? Remember, a verb is doing something. So what are we doing? We are running. That is my verb. Next page. Jan is fast. She wins the race. We are happy. Again, we have the S, and the magic key makes it say A in race. We rest by the tree trunk. It is not hot. It is a nice place to sit. If I have a word inside a word, that is a good strategy to chunk and blend. It, if I know it, I know sit. Mom and Dad help us while we swing. We like the swings and the slide. I have a slide. They're having fun. At the end of the day, Mom sings songs. We sing with her. It is time to go home. Boys and girls, go ahead and read this again more fluently, at least twice, and then find yourself a Raz Kid book if you find that you have extra time today. Signing off, my friends. I love you and have a great day. If you need anything, have moms and dads message us.